and in the group chat, all of a sudden, a distraught Serena started posting. So, we're checking in with you, girl. Erik ten Hag, out after 3 games.
Yeah, it's really crazy. And it really was 2 league games and 1 cup game. Yeah, it's really just nuts. I mean, I've seen a lot of varying opinions. Some people are like, honestly, they saw the mistake. It's better to just cut the cord when it obviously isn't working. It's better to do it now. A lot of teams would just wait it out just for the sake, because they're like, well, we hired this guy and it would be crazy to fire him. It seemed like it really was not working. Like, just, I mean, and clearly it wasn't. Watching them play, they had like, I could do a whole segment on that. Like, just they had no plans. It was clearly like they didn't even like know each other, and it's basically a whole new team at this point. So, you know, we definitely needed some sort of emotional, like, the coach needs to help people learn about how each other plays and all that, and clearly none of that was happening. The last game was one of the most more disheartening games I've seen. We lost. It was 3-1, and the other team had a red card, and the other team came back. Which, yeah, just not good. So, all that being said, part of me still just feels like it's still insane to fire somebody after 2 league matches and 1 cup match. Like, I can't help it. I feel a little bad for him just because it is so insane. But then also at the same, like, the day after this happened, there were these, so many articles in like the German press about all of these things that had been crazy about him, and like all these things that he had done that they didn't like, and that were just, things that made it clear it wasn't going to work aside from just the game performance and the results. And all of that stuff did seem pretty bad. Then again, that's probably Leverkusen trying to cover their ass a little bit. So, got to pick what you're going to believe. But I will say it does feel obvious that for this to actually have happened, something must have been happening off the pitch. Like, it can't just be the game results. Like, there must have just been, some major disagreements with the way he was treating the players, or like, again, it's a very brand new squad. If you don't know how to make that work, and that I think would be pretty clear pretty early on, and better to just cut the cord. So,
Yeah.
my rant.
No, that's fine. No, you're always so full of information. That's wonderful. So I forget if you said it in the group chat or on the show last week, but like you said, he's only ever failed at Manchester United. Now he's failed here at Leverkusen.
Yeah. Not looking good for him.
No, it's not. I mean, somebody will give him a gig, but so what are you? Are you even in the window shopping? Are you looking? Jose Mourinho is
Oh
free.
God. Yeah, that's one of the names tossed up to my chagrin. I think that would be pretty bad. I don't want that to happen. Apparently, the new coach will be announced before next Tuesday, which seems oddly specific to me. But that apparently it's international break this weekend. So right now, I guess they have like ten Hag's assistant coaches who stayed behind. Even like he brought them in, and they stayed. They're coaching the team right now. Or what's left of the team who's not at the their international teams. But yeah, apparently it'll be coming out soon. There are a lot of names in contention. Honestly, I don't even know. Like, it's such a shit show. I don't even know. I feel like Big Ange, he's one that's, he's available. It's a name that's been tossed up. That's probably the one that I would want the most. I think
Really?
it's like the least offensive one. Yeah, sadly.
Wow. So, like, I kind of in my heart of hearts want him to take Pochettino and have us as the U.S. hire Jose Mourinho.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I guess
I don't want him. I don't want Poch.
I guess I'm of the age where I lived through the special one. You just have seen the guy in Turkey yelling at people. Oh.
Fair.
But no, in all seriousness,
I mean, he just got fired, so I don't like.
But his last couple of stops
Would add some drama.
Yeah, I mean Leverkusen would always be relevant.
That's true.
So,
and I think that was the downside of Ten Hag too, is like all that pressure about every time something was happening. Every time we lost, the international football community is like, oh, like Ten Hag's team lost and it sucks. And I feel like that also just isn't good. Like, nobody wants that. No one wants to be the subject of that. So.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Whoever they hire, you got to think it's on an interim basis. They're probably gonna see what's
Yeah.
available at the end of the season. And I mean, I made the joke about Pochettino, but like Pochettino will be available at the end of the season. Because after the World
Yeah.
Cup, so
Yeah.
there's a lot out there. I mean, what's his name? Southgate still needs a job, I think.
Oh God. No, thank you. I guess I'm not in the position to be saying like, no, we don't want you, you, and you. But still, no, thank you.
No, don't settle. Don't settle. You know your
Yeah.
self worth and
Yeah.
don't settle. Anyway, so as an American
Yeah.
fan, should I be worried that that Malik Tillman is just now completely on an island and may or may not be rated by whoever else comes in?
I don't think so. I think he has number 10 role and jersey. I think he's good. And I will say, I don't think he played, other than the goal, I don't think he had like the most amazing performance. I think he was still injured. Like, he was just coming off injury. This was his first game not being injured. I think he probably, like most of them do, like there was probably still a little bit of residual injury. So I'm thinking that's, once that's fully healed up and this international break will probably be good for that. He'll be performing even better. And yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Okay, she's not worried about that. So, we go from the Bundesliga to something that people are going to have to start worrying about again.